All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. So I thought this would be an interesting video to wrap up the week here on this Friday afternoon. Last year, at the end of 2023, there were 4 drivers that decided they wanted to switch series. They made the swap from the Outlaws to High Limit. Those 4 drivers were Spencer Bayston, James McFadden, obviously Brad Sweet, and the 1A of Jacob Allen. I thought it would be interesting to look at here how their earnings fluctuated from the year with High Limit compared to their last 2 seasons being on the Outlaw Tour and see how much of a difference it really was. And obviously, this is kind of weird because it really depends on how well the driver did throughout the season. For Spencer Bayston, he was not able to get any wins this year, and so his earnings are going to be decreased. For Jacob Allen, there's an asterisk next to his year in 2023 because he did not finish the Outlaw season, and that's kind of the main reason why I put the second year down there as well, so that we could have a fair comparison for him to go back to 2022 compared to 2024. And we'll just kind of look at this and see what you guys think and let me know in the comment section below. I'm not sure what my end goal of this video was. I just thought it would be interesting to look and see how the 4 drivers, fared after making that big swap. So with High Limit this year, Spencer Bayston had 79 total races, obviously racing outside of High Limit as well. Like we mentioned, did not get any wins to his credit, 15 top 5 finishes, 35 top 10s. He made $166,234. Now, this is money not including any of their championship, earnings at all. This is just in race purse alone. With the Outlaws last year, Bayston was able to get 1 win in 80 races, 13 top 5s, 46 top 10s, and $197,250. So an increase last year of about $30,000 for Bayston, but you could see that he had 11 more top 10 finishes. He had a win. I feel like if he would have had, the same amount of top 10s and a win, he'd probably maybe a little bit over 197, even just 1 win at the bare minimum of $10,000. That'd be not too far behind. You add in 11 more top 10s, maybe Bayston would get to where he was at last year. 2022, he got 2 wins in 72 races, 17 top 5s, 41 top 10s, and $186,775. So in the last 3 years, according to just the money earned, Bayston's best year was with the Outlaws in 2023. Now, switching things up and going to James McFadden. This year, 67 races for McFadden. He was able to get 4 wins along the way, 23 top 5 finishes, 45 top 10s. He made $280,714, which, as you'll see in just a moment, is the most that he has made over the last 3 seasons. 2023 with the World of Outlaw, and that is, by the way, missing the first 4 races of the High Limit season. Last year, I think he also missed a couple of races. Maybe that was the year previous for the Outlaws. But 78 races for McFadden. He had 7 wins that year, 26 top 5s, 51 top 10s, and he made $276,595. So about $4,000 less there from this year to last year. The big difference is 2022. This was a year that McFadden really struggled to win races. It took him all the way to the the 4th to last race at Lakeside to finally get a win. He got 1 win at 72 races, 24 top 5s, 41 top 10s. He made $215,500. So in the last 3 seasons, McFadden made the most money when he was racing with High Limit and being able to pick and choose where he wants to go outside of the schedule. So I don't know what you want to say about that, but it's different from Bayston to McFadden. Now let's see what it looks like for Brad Sweet. This year, 69 races, nice. 11 wins for him, 41 top 5s, 56 top 10s. He made $445,704. Last year with the World of Outlaws running 10 more races, he had 2 more wins for 13 wins total, 48 top 5s, 69 top 10s. Nice again. $463,465. So Brad Sweet ran 10 more races, made about $18,000 more with those extra races. And then in 72 races in 2022, it was a down year for Brad Sweet. Only had 5 wins total, 44 top 5s, 62 top 10s, and he only made $312,575 in earnings. So over the last 3 years, Brad Sweet last year on the Outlaw Tour technically made more money, but he did run 10 more races. And so I feel like if you would have added 10 more races, it's only 18 grand. He probably would have won at least 1 more of those races and probably been very, very close to last year's earnings. Now, let's look at Jacob Allen here. This year, Jacob Allen, he had 4 wins, but only one of those was with high limit. 88 total races, which I believe is the most of anybody in the entire 410 sprint car world. 13 top 5s, 32 top 10s. He made just over 200 grand at $202,634. Last year, as I mentioned at the top of this video, an asterisk next to the 2023 season because he did not finish out the year. We'll just mention it anyways, though. 53 races, 0 wins, 5 top 5s, 16 top 10s. He only made $86,550 total. But if you go back to 2022, which in my opinion, the greatest year of Jacob Allen's career by far. He won a prelim ninth at the Knoxville Nationals. He ran, I want to say, top 5 in the Nationals that year. He won a big race at Lake Ozark. He won a bunch of other stuff as well. So 5 wins, 17 top 5s, 38 top 10s, and $231,550 for him. So for Jacob Allen, the best year he's ever had was 2022 as far as the money goes. He ran 17 less races, but he did win a lot of big races and finished well at the biggest race of the year, that being the Knoxville Nationals. So for Jacob Allen, 2022 is his best year. For Brad Sweet, 2023 was his best year. For McFadden, this year was his best year. And for Bayston, it was 2023 as well. So I'm not really sure where I was going with this video, but I did think it would be quite interesting to look at those 4 guys and compare their last couple of years being on the Outlaw Tour to what they did in 2024. For a couple of them, you could tell that the performance hurt their earnings overall. The one guy that really comes to mind in that one is Spencer Bayston. Was not able to get a win. If he did get a win, he'd be very close to his last year's earnings. For Brad Sweet, if he had 10 more races, I would be very shocked if it was not more than what he made last year with the Outlaws. For McFadden, 2022 was a tough year for him. 2023 was a pretty good year. He won more races, but he had less money, so I don't know what you could say about him. And then for Jacob Allen, he did win 4 times, but he won with the IRA, which doesn't obviously pay as much as a high-limit race. 2022 was very good for him, career year, and so you could see why that would be higher than what he made this year. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. I thought it would be an interesting video to look at. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I had fun making the video. Obviously, I still need to figure out how to fit everything on the board in a good manner. I took up too much room up here and didn't have enough room to make everything look very good on the bottom of the board, but we're still learning here at the Rodman Rundown, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and like I said, comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts, and we'll talk to you guys again here soon. Hey guys, to close out the video, we got a bunch of new subscribers here over the last couple of days with that Brenham Crouch to CJB news, yesterday's video about the popular drivers. So I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. If you are interested, I do have these big decals, Rodman Rundown decals. Those are $10. I also have about 5 more of these mini wing panels, holes on the back for you to hang on the wall, kind of like what I've got up here. These are $25. If you would like either of those, plus the shipping, you can email me, rodmanchase@gmail.com, and you can have yourself your own Rodman Rundown wing panel or decal to put on maybe your windshield. I don't know if that's what you're into. But thank you guys so much for watching, and once again, we'll talk to you again soon.